Analysts raise suspicions involving 100 ETH transaction from AssangeDAO address. Hassan Shittu last updated. April 3, 2024, 19:33 EDT 3-minute read. SlowMist analysts have expressed concern over a 100 ETH transaction originating from an AssangeDAO address directed to a recipient apparently linked to the decentralized autonomous organization DAO on March 10. With some community members expressing concerns over a potential soft rug pull, the analysts stressed the importance of transparency in DAO operations, pointing out that the significant fund transfers have raised many questions, particularly regarding the ultimate destination of the funds. Community concerns rise as AssangeDAO faces potential fund transfer issues. On March 10, 2024, a transfer of 100 ETH from AssangeDAO's multisig address, Xerox 50 26,517,788 B1 Chiro DDB 020 Xerox 6 FOS 68,248 076,143 to a new address sparked concerns within the community, especially among stakeholders of AssangeDAO. This development has raised fears of a potential soft rug pull, prompting collaborative efforts by SlowMist and RescueETH Rescue to address these apprehensions in a joint article. According to the article, AssangeDAO's multisig address received 16,600 ETH in March 2022 and has transferred nearly 12,000 ETH over 2 years, leaving a balance of 5,018.59 ETH. The address transferred 580.745 ETH to a contract address Xerox DDWO 131 on April 8, 2022. Further transfers include 34.99 ETH to Kraken and 829.64 ETH to another contract address Xerox A-Town 262 on May 9, 2022. Between June 8, 2022 and February 16, 2024, it transferred 9,750 ETH across 65 transactions, mainly to Xerox 323,339 of 28028.8 CD 11B 584,747 E8 EC 873,616 B4. Notably, the last two transfers of 150 ETH each were directed to Xerox SWAF 988 FRFO 628010 8A 5761 A 889 E63 BD7 F91 D517 E starting January 23, 2024. On March 6 and 10, 2024, it transferred a total of 200 ETH to Xerox SWAF 988 FRFO 628010 8A 5761 A 889 E63 BD7 F91 D517E. The analysis reveals concentration in two addresses. Xerox 323,339 of 28028.8 CD 11B 584,747 E8 EC 873,616 B4 with a history of transfers to Kraken and Xerox SWAF 988 FRFO 628010 8A 5761 A 889 E63 BD7 F91 D517E with recent large transfers. Further scrutiny of these addresses shows a pattern of significant movement and redistribution of ETH, raising questions about the nature and purpose of these transactions. While AssangeDAO's true intentions remain unclear, investors are urged to approach the organization with caution and conduct thorough due diligence. As of now, AssangeDAO has not issued any public statements regarding these developments. AssangeDAO faces scrutiny over fund transfers amid Assange's legal battles. AssangeDAO, established in 2022, gained prominence due to its association with Julian Assange, the Australian activist renowned for founding WikiLeaks, a platform dedicated to disclosing classified information from anonymous sources. Assange is wanted in the U.S. on 18 charges, including 17 under the Espionage Act and 1 under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. He faces up to 175 years in prison after WikiLeaks published hundreds of thousands of leaked confidential military files and diplomatic documents related to the Afghanistan and Iraq wars. Assange has been facing extradition following a 2021 UK High Court ruling, prompting supporters to establish AssangeDAO to champion his cause. The campaign amassed over 17,400 ETH in cryptocurrency donations, with the proceeds intended for Assange's legal defense fund and further initiatives to raise awareness. Inspired by the success of Constitution DAO, AssangeDAO initiated a fundraising campaign on Juicebox to support Assange's legal defense and raise awareness about free speech issues. The campaign bid on an NFT titled Clock 1/1, crafted by Assange and Pack symbolizing his imprisonment period, with the proceeds going towards his legal defense and advocacy efforts. On November 8, 2023, AssangeDAO announced that 16 members of the U.S. Congress signed a letter urging Attorney General Merrick Garland to drop the charges against Assange. However, on March 26, Assange was granted permission by a UK court to appeal his extradition to the United States. Follow us on Google News.